Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back. After a long break, stuff happens. So anyways, I am going to be playing this game. There's no title or anything, but it's called Thomas Was Alone. I've watched some videos on it, and from what I've read and heard and watched and seen and witnessed, the narration of this game is spectacular. So I will be doing I don't know, a playthrough of it. Like I say, I do a playthrough of every game I play. Yeah. So, anyways, let's get going.
Thomas was alone. Wow, a weird first thought to have.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to talk when the narrator's talking, because the narrating this is beautiful. So I did not know you could use a controller for this game,
Thomas
so I'm going to
decided to start listing his observations for posterity.
It
One,
sounds like
the whole alone thing. Two, portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. Three, falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Yeah, but this narrator sounds a lot like the one from Stanley Parable, but not as thick of an accent. I don't know, or thin of an accent. Ooh, look at the lighting, the dynamic lighting in this game. So I am the guy I'm controlling. You might hear the controller make sounds. Try to just ignore that, because my microphone picks up a lot of things, a lot of sounds. Oh, that's cool. So there's a light source right here. All right. So yeah.
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think! What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
I like how the text, when I move closer to the wall, it was going to like the edge of the screen, so like it like shrunk up to fit the screen.
It worked! Funny. Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
Yay! I did it! Should I? This is my first playthrough of this game. Like, wait, yeah, no, this is the first playthrough I've ever done on this game. First time playing, so I'm also new to these things.
A big jump, but Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Do I? Wow! I can jump.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Didn't mean to do that.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Jesus!
He was starting to suspect.
I didn't know. I thought I was just gonna walk by. Alright, well. Hopefully you can
This
just read.
all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose.
Nah.
Paranoia.
Run, 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 run. Just keep on running. Got it. He's gonna talk.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
Up and to the right. I have no idea. Well, anyways. I'm liking this game. It's very peaceful. I'm jumping into light source. Ah, the music. Peaceful. Very, very peaceful. I feel like I should turn that down, actually. Just a tad. Just...
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious.
Way too obvious. Ah! Way too obvious. Ah! Alright. I am the best at this game. Where am I? Pass through respawn points.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Sure I do.
He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Okay. Oh no, I died. Just kidding.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas.
It was.
No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Oh. Oh. As you can tell, I am a very skilled gamer. Oh! Okay, I can't beat that jump. Just go like that, and whee! Alright. So it's a basic platformer / puzzler.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
I'm so skilled.
He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Yeah, I'm so alone. I want to turn up the voiceover volume. I want to hear that crispy Brit just whispering sweet nothings into my ear. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. This is, I'm getting a little scared. Alright, if you just, thank you. Oh, I'm going, not stopping. Can't stop, won't stop. My name is Thomas. I'm a rectangle. I can't. There it is. So am I moving? Is the square or like the portal also moving? Or is it just the floor beside it? Am I moving? Yeah, no, I'm moving. Okay. But what, like, is the square moving though? How's this? Okay, well. The music changed. I submitted hundreds of bug reports that they what happened overlapping scripts and AI finally spotted around at some point. Turns out I missed the point. The little error changed everything.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
So, R2, okay, let's change characters. So L and R used to switch between characters.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Oh no, it seems I am trapped. Don't worry, Chris. I'm going to save you. I'm on my way, buddy. I'm on my way there, pal. You'll become my friend eventually. In due time. Hello, Christopher. Whoa. Christopher, you big lug. Alright, that's enough. For a very simplistic game, it sure is beautiful.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
Wait, does he have to keep jumping on my head? Yes, it does. Oh, come on. Okay.
Great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Alright, move you, wait. Go. Move you up here. Slowly but surely. Got it. 1.4.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him.
Hey.
Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
I'll go first. Thomas, you shall join me. Poop. Alright. I'll wrap it up after this level. I'm gonna keep these episodes relatively short. If I can manage to... Ah! I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this. It's all about the rhythm. Alright, let me see the deal here. Perfect. Alright. Well, that about does it for episode 1 of Thomas Was Alone. I hope y'all enjoy. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell me about your friends, your family, your dog, your cat, your grandma, your frog. Yeah. So until next time, this is Nursky signing out.